Hello, hello, and welcome back everyone to another new stream. It's Nox Destin, your host, and we are back with Super Robot Wars Y, where we will spend the first bit of this part in a little bit of a rush, cause battle missions appeared. So I think we know the drill by now. Deploy a few of our super aces. And and let them crash into the enemy. I mean, they are also going to crush it, cause look at this monstrum. Nope, this is a super ace round. I need units that will earn a little bit of extra money and deliver a punch. This is something no one can do.
Timing.
Okay, that should relatively clear itself relatively fast. Yeah, dodges next attack. If they never get hit, yeah, then that's a bit of a problem. Am I being a bit inefficient about this? Yes, because technically Takuma would deal more damage or gain more credits out of this. Yeah, sorry, but you die. And Mr. Robot is max. Analyze and disrupt. I have the feeling he will stay.
では、カスタマイズを始めましょう。
She will stay in any case, like that's... Gain of fortune, I have enough. Smash a wish, yeah. Disrupt, I have so many by now. Yes, Mr. Robot stays.
では、カスタマイズを始めましょう。お待ちしておりました。
Okay. Thank you so much for all your assistance, Robot. Allow me to formally recognize your contributions. I am grateful for the recognition, Representative Echika, and truly honored. There have been times when Hyoma and Yuzo have shown a certain lack of consideration for me, so this is a welcome gesture. Oh dear, really? I'm afraid so. Even though you're such an essential member of the team, Combat La Vie, or 5, wouldn't be able to combine without you. A significant role for my only one. That's not true. Your assistance has been invaluable to all of us. And yet... I think we need to remind them that you're more than just a tool for Combat La 5. What would you say is your other strong suit? I'm quite proficient in making coffee. That's a lovely talent. We should promote it more. Thank you, Representative. Allow me to brew you a cup of coffee for you as a token of my gratitude. Why not brew some for the better team instead? A reminder that you're not just a teammate, but a friend. It's a wonderful idea. I will surprise them with the best coffee they have ever tasted. Ah, Robert, no running in the hallway. Apply terrain. And out into space we go. But you could use all of this to create more super aces. Yes, I could. Yeah, this unit is not fair, not anymore. Shit. Yeah, doesn't matter. Score of 376. Jesus. It's just gone. I'm sorry, chum, but you you will likely be the one who will be let go.
では
Like, chats are pretty good for that. $258, huh?
お待ちしておりました。
Not that it's necessary to give him that. Of course, you know, they would need to get hit for that. Down he goes. He doesn't even need to fucking move. Oh wait, that's this. That's this fight. Bit overkill, but hey. What can you do? That's a black one again. Sorry, my brain is a bit slow. Slow and sluggish. Of course, they're all ganging up on him. That's what I wanted to do. Oh great, I'm back in control again. Well, Merry Christmas to you too, Shay. And there the Black Gator leaves again. I am more awake. My mind is more awake than I physically appear to be. So it's kind of a mind over matter struggle right now. But I will manage. When don't I manage? Now, of course I'm taking care of myself. It would be pretty counterproductive if I would be, you know, forcing myself to stream it everything. Oh yeah, don't worry. It's just that these missions are also not really complex in a sense, because these are just money grinds, which I am mostly letting run on autopilot, more or less. How are things going on your side? I haven't seen that you had 1 or 2 new songs released at the very least. I need to go up to... Okay, no, I do not need to go up to Burning Finger. Yeah, I listened to it. Because I follow you, or I watch or listen to your stuff via SoundCloud. Oh, it makes sense. That you wanna spread out in that sense. It somehow both exploded. And this one is finished. And Shen is max. Flash, focus, and Excel. Dang, woman, that's not bad. Thank you so much for all your assistance, Shen. Allow me to formally recognize yada yada. Thank you, representative. I'm glad someone appreciates me. You're always so wonderful, Chen, and so proactive. Why not try a little makeover yourselves then? How about cutting your hair short? Well, I've never worn my hair short, so... Heh, I bet Anina would burst into tears if she saw that pretty hair cut short anyway. In that case, why not try a shorter skirt instead? Anina would really give me an earful if I did that. Yeah, she is 14 still. And besides, what? My skirt is too short that when I'm in a zero gravity block, people would see up it. So why not wear culottes like me? Oh, thank goodness. So that's not a skirt you're wearing after all. I've been on edge about this the whole time. I'm sorry for worrying you. I can't exactly work alongside Lieutenant Armoro in the skirt is all. Wow, Chen, you're just too charming. Save B, save bullets, bro. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. I gave you the one move. Okay, after that, probably the Advent. She gets upgrades in. No, you know what? I should give the warships I use most, like the Godinian and the Elysion, maybe some proper upgrades. So they are my go-tos. Maybe I should consider that. To rise and grind. I doubt that that will be enough to make sure we get rid of everyone. La da da dee, and this mission is done. Man, full rotation takes a while. Wait, actually Kira could be good here as well. Because those are all enemies that like to group. You think you can win? Against this max upgrade monstrosity? I think not. Yeah, bringing Kira along wasn't a good idea here. He doesn't have that kind of power. And he's gone. Well, that was the last one. That almost took an hour.
万全の準備を。これからの戦いのために万全の準備を。
Okay, then it is the dinosaur's invitation. Yes, this will be a long part, because I said I wanted to do the side missions, and the battles will only be a short part. So we are now in the main course. So why the hell did we bring the Advent to the middle of the ocean? Because I'm gonna start selling energy to the dang fish or something? It was a direct request from Commander Jin over at Saotome Laboratory. Heck yeah, I'm pumped now. What got you in such high spirits, Baku? Ain't it obvious the Advent's gonna dive underwater? If anything happens, it'll finally be my Khan's time to shine. You shouldn't look forward to trouble, man. Wait a second, is the Advent actually going underwater? The residential block's dome should be able to withstand water pressures down to a depth of 10,000 meters. The only other ship that can reach those depths would be the Macross Illusion. Why is Commander Jin asking us to dive here specifically for? There has to be something down there. Yeah, and of course we haven't been told jack. Only Representative Echika and a few others know what it's all about. If they're keeping this the secret this tight to the vest, there must be something pretty big at stake. It'll be fine. Geta Khan will save the day. Raideen performs great underwater too, you know. I'll be right there with you. Akira. What is it, Kamui? Have you heard from your mother, Princess Lemuria? Huh? Not recently, no. I see. Sorry for the strange question. Kamui? What's with him? He must be worried about the Andromeda stellar racing forces appearing around the world. Huh? They're doing what? You never listen to Anina's reports, do you? The Stokers, the dimensional portals, have been appearing and disappearing all over the world. But the one that showed up near the coast of Hawaii has never gone away. In fact, it's been growing. Looks like there'll be more than just insector spawn points. It continues to expand, it eventually covers the entire planet. Well, what would happen then? That would trigger matter-antimatter annihilation and totally destroy the Earth. Oh fuck! Well, that sounds bad. Let's go and crush the giant Stoker. Calm down. We would have if we could. The Stoker is some kind of dimensional distortion. It's not something we can just rocket punch to death. That's funny coming from Koji. And what are we supposed to do? Commander Jin and his team are investigating the Stokers, looking for potential countermeasures. Maybe our trip underwater has something to do with it. Dinosaur's invitation. The Rock Kale, the Godinia, and the Gran Garan will be standing here on the surface. Well then, is it friend or foe that awaits us at the bottom of the ocean? Incoming transmission from Commander Jin of the Sao Tome Laboratory. Patch him through. Thank you for agreeing to my request, Representative Ejika. I wasn't going to turn down a request from both you and Secretary General Arda of the NLN. Alright, thank you for the look. Have a good sleep and have a happy, Christmas and everything. Happy Christmas time. Merry Christmas. Words. How's the situation at the Sao Tome Laboratory? The opening of the Cauldron of Hell caused more damage than we expected. It will take some time to complete the repairs. Thanks to that, we are requesting that the Advent handle the strip under the sea. I promise we do everything in our power. On top of that, the Stoker near the coast of Hawaii is proving to be more challenging than anticipated. Everything depends on your success. Understood, we won't fail. Captain Norway, initiate dive procedures. Aye aye, miss. We're counting on you, Advent. The Advent will begin descending to the bottom of the ocean. There it is. The fuck is this? What is that? Right, your representative Ejika are too young to have seen this before. That is none other than Machine Land, the colossal base of the Dinosaur Empire, once the greatest threat to humanity. Are we here to destroy it? No, quite the opposite. Hang on, is that a Mechasaurus? Reminds me of a lot of Geta Robo. With Ejika, as agreed, we are receiving a guidance signal from the Dinosaur Empire. Good. Captain Norway, follow the signal and take us in, please. Wait, so... Yes, our mission is to assist in a collaborative effort with the Dinosaur Empire. Wild? Your Majesty, Emperor Gore, I'm here to announce my return. Sho Kamui. Sho? It's wonderful to see you in good health. I feel the same, Your Majesty. I'm relieved to see you are well. This is Ejika Franbenet, representative of the Advent. I am truly honored to meet with you, Your Majesty. I am the head of the Advent's delegation. You must have found the journey beneath the waves challenging. Accept my welcome. These are the other two pilots of Getter Robo Arc. Hello. It's like a damn sauna in here. So, this must be the son of Ryoma Nagara. I've heard all about the great battles of the past. Is that so? These two are among the most uncouth of humans, Your Majesty. Please forgive the lack of proper manners. What are you calling uncouth? You're just proving my point. Look, we were thrust into this without being told a damn thing. Screw being polite and piss the hell off. The resemblance to your father is uncanny. You know about my old man? That's General Bat. He's the only member of the Dinosaur Empire top brass who actually lived through all the battles against your father. We Saurians fought tooth and scale back then, but your father was a great warrior in its own right. Except these days he's gone senile and talking about how he fought against your father is all that keeps him going. That's heavy. Looks like you all made it there in one piece. Commander Jin, what's going on? Give us a lowdown already. Why the hell did you send us swimming with these sharks? They might actually eat us, damn it. Calm down, you two. The truth is, the Dinosaur Empire has officially signed an armistice with us. We had to hide this fact from the enemy as long as possible. I take it the Sao Tome laboratory has been in contact with the Dinosaur Empire for some time. That would explain why the Megasaurus looks so much like a Geta Robo. Correct. Getasaurus was developed with the technical know-how provided by the Sao Tome laboratory. This will mark our first joint operation together. Hold up, we're gonna work with them? Right now, the problem we face threatens the entire world. The Andromeda Federation's invasion is a menace to both the humans on the surface and the Saurian race that lives down here. Yeah, and if Noahs could give us a break, that would be great. This joint operation will help us put a plan in motion that might turn the tide in our favor. What kind of plan? The details of the plan itself can wait. You must be tired from your long journey. We've prepared suitable accommodations for you. Furthermore, I grant the crew of the Airtwin full permission for shore leave within machine land. Thank you, Your Majesty. Kamui? Yes, Your Majesty? Your mother is doing quite well. Be at ease. Thank you, Your Majesty. I am profoundly grateful to hear that. You are the humans from the Advent, right? Yes, sir. They said we were free to walk around and stuff, but I definitely feel like a fish out of water here. Jeez, you guys are pathetic. Let me show you some real cross-cultural communication. Yo, what's up, my scaly bro? Is he talking to me? I'm the former internal cleaning supporter for the Black Knights. You guys heard about me? No. It's a cross-cultural disaster. Maybe we should just go back to the ship? An opportunity like this doesn't come along every day. Let's make the most of it. Exactly, let's make it for all it's worth. The food looks really good. The question's more what it is. It's not exactly what I call usual restaurant food. Think of it as a new experience, Shin. Flavors you won't find anywhere else. Like, yeah, I wanna try everything. This is gonna be a day to remember. If the food's caught your interest, I can show you my favorite food stores. Sounds good, let's get stuffed. So, I can't control any of them, which means they are not kaiju, but something else entirely. Then let's just have fun. Sure thing, I'll show you around. You guys from South don't seem particularly bothered by all this. Well, you know, we're used to seeing different cultures and races from entirely different planets. Ragnars, like me, are about as different from Earthling humans as these guys, really. So, deculture. I've got to make the most out of this. You know, you can say more with a song than you can with words. You read my mind. Time for an impromptu concert. Yeah. What is this sound? Why is my heart beating so fast? That's Valkyra, our biggest music sensation on the surface and beyond. Doing a special concert to celebrate our visit to the Dinosaur Empire. Gather around, everyone. I'm gonna round up more folks. I know who can show them something they really won't forget. Is that a Megasaurus? Oh, they look a tiny bit This is Goldburn. I hope you can be friends. Yeah, nice to meet you, Goldburn. I make it look so easy. The young'uns don't see the Dinosaur Empire as an old enemy. A lot better than being stuck in the past, I say. Some people can't let go of the past and hold grudges as easily as others. What was the long face? Something wrong? It's none of your business. Yeah? Well, I'm making it my business. You've been acting really weird. It's not like you actually live here, so why are you being such a bootlicker around Gore? It ain't like you to bow to anyone, Kamui. Especially someone you don't respect. Are you disappointed in me? I didn't say that. I know firsthand how tough you are. And I have a good idea of the weight on your shoulders. Look, man. I'm just a little bothered by it. I see. Kamui. Give him some time. He must have a lot on his mind. Yeah. Excuse me, are you with Getter Team? Whoa, human. Pretty sure you're not with the Advent. Do you live in the Dinosaur Empire? Yes, my name is Ron Schweitzer. I'm a scientist affiliated with the NLN. To be honest, I have a small connection with Getter. Huh? 19 years ago, at the end of the war with the Dinosaur Empire, Shin Getter flew from Earth to Mars. I saw it happen. I was the one who monitored its trajectory from our orbital station. Say what? I'd love to tell you the story, but Professor Hahn asked me to bring you to him discreetly. Who's that? The brilliant mind holding the key to the success of the joint operation between humanity and the Dinosaur Empire. The who now? You look sus. Thank you for coming, Getter Team. You can call me Han. So you know how to make this whole joint operation thing work, huh? What's the big plan? Now, hold on a minute. I wanted to have a quick chat with you first, Getter Team. Kamui isn't here, foe. Ah, that's fine. I actually wanted to ask you about him. How's he doing on the surface? No offense, but why do you care? Well, I'm the person who made the decision to send him to live with Commander Jin 10 years ago. Kamui is a shining light of hope that will bring the human and Saurian races together in the future. Then you know what's up with Kamui's mom, right? Huh? The Emperor Gordu said that Kamui's mom was doing well. I see. Yeah, and Kamui reacted to that. I can tell something's up. Come on, spill the beans already. I'm sorry, I can't. Listen, we're all in this together. How am I supposed to fight at my best when I know something's up with my teammates? I have a hunch. Kamui's mom is here because she was abducted by the Dinosaur Empire, right? Yes, she was one of the people brought here during the reign of the previous Emperor Gore in the interest of furthering our research on humans. You didn't give them a choice, huh? Kamui's mother is the only one left from that time. The rest could not cope with the sudden environmental changes or the experiments. What kind of research were you doing? The surface is bathed in a constant flow of Getter rays. Simply put, it's not a viable environment for Saurian life. The goal of that research was to help the Saurian race evolve so that we can live up on the surface. Kamui, product of the Saurian father and the human mother, is the result of that work. The research was a success. Why wasn't Kamui's mom allowed to return to the surface? Kamui is the first half-breed to be born in the Empire. He's a product of eugenics who inherited the good traits of both human and saurian alike. Kamui's existence is what inspired me to believe that the saurian race could ally with humans. That's why I placed him in the care of Commander Jin. In an effort to convince Emperor Gore to go along with my decision, I brought Kamui's mother to him. So she's a hostage. I know that Kamui only wants one thing, to live together with his mother, but right now he's not even allowed to hold her hand. Wait, he won't let him see her at all. The Emperor only allows him to look at her from a distance, without exchanging a single word. What the hell? That's freaking torture. I'm gonna have a chat with the Emperor? Don't you dare. Calm down, Professor, I won't spill the beans about you. That's not what I mean. There's a more troublesome issue that exists between Kamui and the Emperor. He's his father. Fuck. What kind of issue is that? Well, long story short, Kamui's father is the previous Emperor Gore, which means that Gore the Third and Kamui are brother by... Oh, that's Gore the Third. Oh, ooh. Kamui is a genuine heir to the throne. Although he was born artificially, as far as genes are concerned, he is the Emperor's younger brother. That makes him the second prince of the Dinosaur Empire. Okay, so what? Kamui is very popular in the Empire. Not only is he intelligent, but he has broad combat experience. To be honest, it would not have been unprecedented for Emperor Gore to have killed him as a potential threat back when he took the throne. But Kamui is a vital part of letting the Empire return to life on the surface, and that's why Gore the Third decided to make use of him instead. He's baiting Kamui by promising a peaceful future with his mother. This is pissing me off. Mr. Hahn, I brought Representative Echika and Akira Hibiki. Thank you for coming, Miss Echika. It's my pleasure. I'm glad that we can work together against this looming threat. Ooh-wee. So this is where you saurians do your research, huh? Who's a strange old man? Not sure, he just sort of tagged along. I'm Shikishima from Saotome Laboratory, how's it going? You're him? The infamous Shikishima? Echika, you deal with these old lizard men. I'm gonna go touch some stuff. Woohoo! Please, don't touch that. With Echika, about the data I requested. And Nina? Yes, here, Professor Hahn. That's a record of the time the Edward got pulled into a stoker. Yes, precisely what we need to move our research forward. What's all this about? As you know, the Andromeda Federation sends its forces to Earth through the Stokers. Yes? Only way to truly defeat them is going to be to target their base of operations. Wait, so indeed, we create a dimensional gate connecting Earth to their base. If everything goes as planned, we should be able to shut down all the enemy Stokers. That is how we can finally turn the tide in our favor. So we hope. I hope the records of our Stoker crossing will prove useful, Professor. They will, but unfortunately it will take some time before we can complete our research. So I get most of this, but I'm still not sure why you wanted to see Akira too. Me too, honestly. I admit this is purely of my personal interest. There was a period of turmoil in the history of the Dinosaur Empire about 12,000 years ago that still holds many mysteries for us. 12,000 years ago, the same time as the collapse of the Empire of Mu. It is said that visitors from other planets traveled to Earth in that era. You're talking about the Campbellians. Furthermore, this was the same period during which the protoculture, responsible for the genesis of humanity, departed from the planet. Wait, this is the first I've heard about this. By learning more about Raideen, the legacy of Mu, we might be able to gain a deeper understanding of their time. Alright, I'll do what I can to help. I have a feeling this might help our fight against the Yoma Empire too. Thank you. I will share my findings with you, of course. Kira's trying his hardest to help his mom too. Something bothering you, Takuma? I was just thinking about stuff. Is there anything we can do to help? Please don't hesitate to speak up, Takuma. Actually, there is something you could help me with, Etika. I do anything in my power. Thanks, I appreciate it. This could get a little dangerous, though, just a heads up. Just a little, huh? Kamui. Yes, Your Majesty? In the past, the surface world was laden with vast tropical forests. Our saurian ancestors lived among those bountiful lands in peace and harmony. Yet now we have been forced to eke out a living in this harsh darkness, deep below the land and the sea. You have served me well. You deserve a reward. Kamui. Mom. Halt, Kamui. That leads to the throne. You cannot go any further. It's been 19 years since you were born. Research and experiments to create human saurian hybrids have carried on for decades. All in the hopes of somehow mitigating the ailments that we suffer due to gamma ray exposure. However, we have had limited number of successes. And despite being one of those, you ended up living on the surface piloting Geta, the very source of our misfortune. You have become a beacon of hope for our people in more ways than one. It may be impossible now, but the day will come when our children can live and bathe in the light of the surface. Once all this fighting comes to an end, I will be appointing you Saurus Marshal of the Empire. Huh? I guarantee you a place in our society even greater than those of the upper class. You can live in joyful harmony together with your mother. Your Majesty. But only once all the fighting has ended. Do not forget. I won't. Your Majesty, how are you doing this evening? Representative Etika? This is the throne room of the Dinosaur Emperor. Show some respect. At ease, she is representative of our new allies. My, such benevolence, a grace befitting of an emperor. Actually, we're having a party to pray for the success of our joint operation. We'd love for you to join us, Your Majesty. I thank you for the invitation, but... Come now, Your Majesty. It would be good for you two to learn to go with the flow, like we humans do. We're gonna be fighting for our lives soon, you know. Screw formalities, let's party. They're trying to take the mother. Don't be shy, come join us, Your Majesty. Nah. We need to keep our spirits up to give our best in combat. Don't go anywhere, Kamui. You're joining us too. What are you? Whoa, what a coincidence. I see some fellow humans. Oops, excuse me, coming through. Running into humans all the way down here. What are the chances? Come on, let's dance. Takuma, this is the throne room. What, you wanna dance too? Alright, you can dance with her, buddy. She's all yours, Kamui. Takuma, you. Kamui. Wow. Oh, how I've yearned to hold you in my arms. Me too. I've dreamed of this day. Kamui? Please, Your Majesty. This angry tone hardly befits such an auspicious occasion. Silence. How dare you? Uh-oh. Your Majesty, we are under attack. They had to come and ruin our fun. Hold on, we are deep underwater. Who the hell could be attacking us? Has to be them. Kamui? I am heading out, Ma. Unidentified machines inbound. They are most likely the Andromeda Stellation. Guess they found out about our alliance. Deploy wise next. We are currently under the ocean. Make sure your units are ready for underwater combat. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. This brings them some pain. I don't feel jet right now. Thanks a bunch, Etika. You helped everything go off without a hitch. To be honest, my legs are still shaking. I was half expecting Gore the Third to have us all executed. We wouldn't have let that happen. We knew we had to keep a certain decorum around Representative Etika. With all the partying going on, old Gore couldn't exactly lash out. Only Domon acting was a little better though. Sorry. Guys. Hey, we've known each other long enough. No words necessary, man. You could stay behind, you know. I'm a soldier of the Dinosaur Empire and a member of Next. If the enemy comes, I fight. Simple as that. Sounds good to me. Let's get fighting. Thank you. What was that? Don't worry about it. They're coming. Gotcha. Guess these guys can breathe underwater? Don't worry, guys. My Geta Khan can handle them and more. Sounds like you're raring to go, Baku. Our units, we must protect our allies, the Dinosaur Empire, at all costs. Are they going to reinforce us as all? I was hoping to see the Getasaurus in action. Meh, who cares? Come on, guys, let's show Emperor Gore what we humans, what Next, can do. Simply for the funsies?
は練られている。この距離やれる。
Ah, fuck. Okay, not exactly the button I wanted to press, but... I'm glad Kamui got to see his mother, even if it was just for a little while. Going to keep fighting too, until I can see my mother again. Oh, when are they gonna summon? The kaiju. Units inbound from a different direction. It's not the Andromeda Stellation. Yoma. Combined force of the Yoma Empire and Mycenae. The numbers are few. True, but they are here for us and us alone. They're ignoring the Insectors. Reach an agreement with the Andromeda Stellation. You only need to focus on what is next. Say your prayers, what is next. The seafloor shall be your grave. Garuda's here too. How disgraceful, Hyoma Aoi. You joined forces with the Dinosaur Empire, your former enemies, just to gain an edge? Huh? Are you stupid? What? You said it yourself, they are our former enemies. That means they are not our enemies now. They are pretty normal folks, honestly. The food was delicious. I think we can be friends. Screw the past, we live in the present. We're nothing like you petty villains. How dare you! Professor Hahn has shown us that the Saurians understand the love between a mother and son. They share our core values. That means we can walk this path together. Love between mother and son. Bring it on, Garuda. I make seaweed out of you. That is exceptionally low damage. I should have probably or probably should go with the second upgrade instead of the move or the terrain adaptability. Because, I mean, technically movement I have enough, but I think the water bee is doing quite a big job here right now. Of being a royal pain in the ass. All right. And let them come. Full burst? Yeah, my 100% upgrades will definitely be... And then again, how often am I fighting underwater? He says now ignore that and fights like 50 more times underwater. I'd like it to focus a bit, Shin. I wonder for how many units I will get to the roster, because I hope I will get Afren, which will be nice. I would expect Altran to join up at some point, with Wu Fei getting his head out of his own ass. But aside from that... Look out, something's coming. What, more enemies? The Black Shingeta. Is it here to help us? They're ignoring us, but it's clear they're on our side. Honestly, we can use the help. Our units work with the Black Shingeta and repel the enemy. Who the hell's piloting it? The Emperor said they had success with a few Saurian human hybrids. Oh. Oh. What is if that is like a Saurian clone hybrid from Ryoma Nagara and a Saurian? Oh.
こっちに対応できていないようだな。次から次へと虫が来る。デスティニーならこういう戦い方もできる。こいつをくれ。これで吹っ飛べ。 反撃させてもらうぞ。デスティニーならこういう戦い方もできる。こいつをくれ。これで吹っ飛べ。
I mean, if you want to choose death, be my guest.
Gundam ファイターの誇りにかけてどうしよう。今こそ燃え上がれ。俺のこの手が真っ赤に勝利をつかめとただらんく叫ぶ。クレットフィンガーエンド。
Yes! We're in the water, it's finally my time to shine. Get ready to see the true might of Getter Ka in all its awesomeness.
ルーンドラヘでも盾にはなる。呼吸がずれる。
Yeah, minimal damage.
アンドロメダ流国の好きにさせるかよ。ハイクラッシャー。
Killer Yo-Yo! Minimal energy loss. Meteor units for Reader would be nice.
ゲッタートマホーク。好き勝手にできるのもここまでだ。こいつなら追いつける。ゲッターレーザー。少しは骨がありそうだな。でかい顔ができるのもここまでだ。ゲッタートマホーク。まだ勝負はついてねえぜ。こいつなら追いつける。道を開けてもらう。どけ
Oh, thank you for coming closer.
手強い相手ならばこちらも覚悟を決める。お返しだ。受け取れ。これだもん。わかりました。ダイナミックキャノン。ダイナミックファイヤ
Yeah. An action I cannot skip.
俺はやるべきことをやる。道を開けてもらう。どけ
Not enough for soul, okay. Now enough for soul. Only kills one, eh? Yeah. And it's rather this.
張り切りすぎて下手こくなよ。いずれ
突破してみせる。
そう言われるとやっちゃいそう。もっともっとだ。ラスト。
5 levels up.
そっちの動きはつかんねえ。マスターランチャーを出すぞ。ここだ。もらった。
Yes, wouldn't even die on a crit, but that's fine. The important part here is that it arrives damage.
ニューガンダムは伊達じゃない。フィンファンネル落ちろ。
I could probably deal way more damage.
フィンファンネルもらった。
But this way the back row rise damage, which is good for me. Which is good news for me.
行くぞライディン。ゴッドバード。シェイ。弱点はどこだ。そうだ。
But Garuda so far is the only boss that appeared here. Let's do the Tenkyoken. After this. Actually, this was wasteful. I could have gone straight for the Tenkyoken. I should have finished it. Well, hello there. Hope you're doing well, Dayo. Oh, the Popo. Da 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 da. Okay, no heavy enemies left here. So I don't need all of you here. Yeah, cause the natural movement of 11 is balanced. I must sadly say I cannot read or understand Japanese just like that. So I'm sorry if I may not be reacting properly to your messages. For I hope you're, regardless, that you're having fun. Yes, I take focus, even if I don't think I will dodge much here. Crush for everyone who comes after. Trick is always good to have. Analyze this. Okay, there's no double analyze. This would get me more damage. This get me a crit foe. That would also be nice. But the press would be kinda wasted. I used the pierce already, so it will also be a bit wasted. Yeah, combat level 5 is quite nice. I must say, for I haven't watched the anime where it's from, I have a bit of catching up to do in that regard. No, I go for the crit. Love between mother and son. As a robot, I might never be able to fully understand this concept. Quit spacing out, Garuda, right here. That's right, all I need is an enemy, and you shall serve that role well, Hyoma Aoi. Screw that, I'm nobody's enemy, I'm just defending myself. Get it through that thick skull of yours, Garuda, this war is pointless. I mean, I must say, the attack itself looks a bit goofy, but I also have to recognize or understand that Combat Love 5 is from a different era of mecha animes. I'm not that used to super robots in that sense. That is hardly any damage. Ah, come on. Man, underwater combat is tough. I mean, he still can't counterattack.
悪くないすでに勝ち筋は見えているチェックメイトだこの程度の傷だぞ己やりおったな
I don't think so. Shinogama. Yeah, I have Khan already out. Also, hello there, Nay.
考えてる時間も惜しい。突っ込むぞ、とどめだ。あれをやるぞ。合体ゴール。
I have the feeling that the 100% upgrade would probably be well invested in web adaptability. Even though I have these problems here only now because I'm underwater, and I'm having the feeling that the B ranking for water is kinda doing quite a bit of a debuff for my damage. But I don't know if it would be worth it for my favorites to get all their weapon adaptability rankings up, because I do not know how much or how often I will have to fight in an environment where I'm at a disadvantage like this. Okay, so later you can help over here. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought as well. So it technically would only help me if I would submerge my own units for some a bit of cover bonus and so, and then attack out of the water towards like an air unit or so. But aside from that, which is also something I will likely not do, and in air combat I deal enough. I feel like I deal enough damage. I wouldn't really see the big use out of it. So I probably will still stick to either range or the extra movement. I mean, to be fair, my coming upgrade plan will be like that I get the Goldinian and Elysion. At least to their second rank upgrades first. Because they are, after all, the battleships I'm using the most. But they are only at their, well, base tier upgrades, so to say.
相手をしてやるぞ。よく狙いを決めるぞ。てー。
Then after that it's bit by bit upgrades for like okay, no, that's maybe a bit overkill. That's enough damage. Then it's a advent to the 100% and then it's back to other mechs and Gundams and super robots. And then once that is done, either the game is finished or I go shopping. Get pancaked.
南さん大丈夫？
平気、当たってないから。
ガーマさん敵が逃げます。
いつものやつお願いします。
And with that, Gorma is the super ace. Wait, she learned Pierce. Nice. Okay, the crit was overkill decision.
あの攻撃でもほとんどダメージなしか。
許さない。
南さんなんかめちゃめちゃ怒ってない？
ダイナゼノンのすべてをぶつける。ヌーンドラヘでも盾にはなる。この状況のダメージはまず。
Oh no, the damage. The pain. Ah. I think the destruction risk is 0. I mean, that is more damage than you would normally receive anyways. Yeah, but I think Takuma will have a hybrid brother. Ah, die. Oh wait, I have her. Forgot that she also they have 2 for energy regeneration. Yeah, O is more for the passive for the MXP generation. A little bit before more or per destroyed enemy. Yeah, don't worry, Wing can handle it. Oh, I can't wait for the main story mission. We go save Lakers and Relena. Replaying the events of Endless Walls. Eee. That did so infinitesimally nothing. Yeah, I know. You should have seen yesterday's row where I had Getter attack like or Getter arc attack like 9 times in a row with Zeal and the level 6 recovering my SP quite a few times.
球を侵略者の好きにはさせねえ。行くぜスパインクラッシャー。オラオラオラ。
Cleared the entire Wintermarian back row and 2 ace pilots with that. You could say Boosh, or how his name was, didn't like that very much. Getting thunder bombed. And one of his compatriots. It was a mission where you storm the Windermere battleship in an attempt to disable it. Yeah, combat la superior. The A adapter. Ah, what a shameful display. I concede defeat this time, Hyoma Aoi. This time? Yeah, never heard that one before. You know, Garuda seemed a bit out of sorts today. Must have been that verbal smackdown we gave him. He's way stronger than this, I know it. And takes care of them. Hold on. Don't you think it's time to tell us who you are? They are gone. Guess they don't want to talk after all. With Etika, we received a message from the Dinosaur Empire. They were requesting that the Advent return to the surface without delay. So basically, you're done here, now get out. It appears to be the case. Sorry it was a short stay, man. It was more than I could dream of. I'm satisfied. Gotcha. Our units return to base. The Advent will begin ascending momentarily. I see you again, Mom. Hey. Yes? Why don't you stay in the Dinosaur Empire? Like, I don't know, you can be our contact or something. And how would you operate Ark without me? We'd figure something out. You never think ahead, like a bull in a china shop. What was that, you? But I've come to appreciate that bull-headedness of yours. Wow, you're not usually this open. Did your mom get onto you or something? Watch it, Takuma. Well, you take care of her, you hear? I will. Now I know why Kamui has always been so encouraging about my own mother. He's usually a bit scary, but today he seems, approachable. The bond with family is something we can all relate to. I guess so. Don't we have a problem, foe? What's stopping those idiots from attacking the Dinosaur Empire again? Machine Land is a mobile stronghold. My people know the ocean floor well. The enemy won't be able to find them easily again. And above all, few can match the Dinosaur Empire's scientific prowess. They'd hold their own even in the face of a direct attack. Okay, then why didn't they send that Getasaurus to help? It's the Empire's ace in the hole. It's not meant to be deployed without good reason. So he sat on his throne while we did all the fighting. Yeah, about what I'd expect from Mr. Big Pants Emperor. It is strange though. Aside from the Andromeda Federation, the Human Mycenae have little reason to. Huh? What's up? No, it's nothing. Cheer up, okay? You'll see your mom again soon. After Professor Hahn's research is done, we'll have to come back for the last showdown with the Andromeda Federation. Indeed. The Human Mycenae empires have one goal, the annihilation of humanity. They have little reason to engage the Dinosaur Empire. Is it possible that... No, there's no point in thinking about this. I only need to focus on the battle in front of me. I must keep fighting until all of our enemies are no more. All? Why did he have to say all?
これからの戦いのために万全の準備を。
Yeah, then it's Macross who gets the rank 10s.
ではカスタマイズを始めましょう。
Okay, that's all more energy. No. Okay, then I will make a quick cut here since the part is already running like 2 hours. And then we will be back for the Noah Brand Resolve. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, see you, be well. Bye.